Welcome to Campus Connections. I'm President Pedraja, and today we're learning a little bit more about the Quinsigamond Community College Automotive program that we have. So can you tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do here with our program?
I'm a 40-year vet in the automotive business, everything from dealerships to independent shops to my own shop. My passion became teaching, and I ended up here, and this is what I love to do on a daily basis.
So can you tell me a little bit about the goals of the programs? What are the students going to learn by enrolling in this program?
When students leave here, they should have a really strong basic knowledge as an entry-level mechanic going into the field. Whether they end up in an independent shop, whether they end up at a dealership, it doesn't really matter. They need the same skill set to start. I expect them to be able to do alignments, oil changes, mount and balance tires. It used to be, back a long time ago, if you had a good mechanical aptitude, you could get into the automotive field and do a good job. Today, you need a very strong electrical background. Our brakes course, we do electrical. Our engine course, we do electrical. So we focus a lot on the electrical part of it because it's not going away.
So are there any prerequisites or requirements for signing up for the class?
No, not really. We have everybody from very, very green to students that have been playing around with cars for a couple years, maybe took some auto shop in high school. We cater to all of those students, no matter what their skill level is coming in.
So someone like me who is not mechanically inclined could come and learn.
You'll be fine.
For students who might be interested in auto tech, what would you want them to know?
First of all, that it's a lot of work. The classes, they're not extremely hard, but there's work involved. If you wear a white suit to my class, it will get dirty. There is some book work, but there's a lot of hands-on. We're in the shop on a daily basis. Your fingernails are going to get dirty, your hands are going to get dirty, and your clothes are going to get dirty.
You got a lot of people that wear white suits?
On occasion. On occasion.
So we're here now with one of our students. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself, your name?
Sure. My name is Brian, and I'm a freshman here at QCC in the Auto Mechanics program.
Why did you choose to study auto tech, and what's been your experience here?
QCC was one of the only programs that I did find that offers the auto tech industry. I've always wanted to be a mechanic. My traditional high school didn't have that program. I didn't go to a tech school, so I decided to give it a try and enjoyed it ever since.
Tell me your name and also what brought you here to this program.
My name is Dan. I'm a freshman here, so I started this program last semester. I was before working in healthcare, so I whole 180 for myself, but I love getting hands-on with things, so I thought this was a great experience for myself.
So you went from fixing people to fixing engines.
Yes, pretty much, yes. I love helping people still. In my eyes, I'm still helping someone. For anyone that's driving a car, that is their personal life right there. So if a car breaks down, then they have nothing for them to use. If I'm fixing something for someone, it's getting them back to what they need to do for themselves.
So this semester primarily focused on the disassembly and assembly of the engine block. So here we have a 4-cylinder. This is actually what's called the short block. So the disassembly, the assembly, looking at all the internal parts, how they work, what tools we need, depending on the engine, and being able to assemble it back together properly.
This is an 8-cylinder engine, so they have all these pistons right here, and then there's 4 more on the other side. And you also have a 4-cylinder and then a 6-cylinder, which is a V6, and it can go up to 12 to 24 as well.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yep.
And if people come to you and start saying, well, my car is making a funny noise, what do you ask them to get at it?
So pretty much we ask them where they're hearing it from, what it sounds like, but for ourselves, we'll take the car on a test drive for ourselves to hear what is going on, and we can get in there and see what's going on.
Mechanics put you in a position where 5 different people might have 5 different solutions to a problem and how they fixed it. I mean, it really is just about, finding the task at hand, what tools are at your disposal, and being able to figure out the problem. What might sound like a tick to you might sound like a tack to me, so it's all about figuring out and then repairing the problem.
So the auto tech industry is changing dramatically. Do you see this program working and growing to accommodate the learning that is required to work on the cars of the future?
Technology in the automotive field moves extremely fast. We do our best to keep up with hybrids and the fully electrics. It's the computer controlled stuff in our program that we have to keep on top of.
So what if I'm a student and I don't know anything about computers, but I like cars?
We can make that work. The basic computing systems in automobiles, we're not programmers. We are repairers.
So is there anything else that you want people out there to know about the automotive program?
Yeah, sign up, come down, see our program. It's getting better every day. If you're interested in cars, this is the place to be. We're at Burncoat High School, 179 Burncoat Street in Worcester, and we are here Monday through Friday.
Thank you for joining us for Campus Connections. I hope everyone is able to enjoy a little bit of the warm weather while we have it. Have a good one.